Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3621 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 26 moves to clear out 74 jelly. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the changes that King has instituted in the somewhat recent past. Most people now have licorice shells instead of popcorn for some reason today. Mine is coming up popcorn again. I don't know why. But if you have a licorice shell, a dark, swirly pink thing, it operates the same as this popcorn. We strike it 3 times. Once we do, it gives us a color bomb. The other thing is I've got to collect 74 jelly. Really, I just have to clear all the jelly on the board. Sometimes they count the individual layers, so this would be counted as 2, and sometimes they just count the number of squares, so this would just be counted as 1. It doesn't matter, it's usually going to be the same thing. Let's look at the board now. I've got chocolate on the board and chocolate spawner, so even if I remove all of this, it's going to keep creating problems for me. And there's probably jelly under here that I can't see. And I know there's a poor little trapped frog there that I can see. So I want to try to move the frog. I'm going to try to fill him, but it's going to be tough. Even if I uncover him from chocolate, he's probably going to fill back in again. So if I can make something like a color bomb over here, get him uncovered so I can see what color he is, and then fill him that way, I think that would work really well. And then also if I can get rid of these popcorn, that would give me the color bombs, right? I've got wrapped candies that can come down here from here, but I also have licorice swirls that can come down from here. So I've got a lot against me. I just have to see what I can do on this board to make things happen here. I like stripes. Stripes are good. That poor frog is just going to get covered over again and again. Alright, so I'm going to do this, and that's going to set this in position now to hit this, if it doesn't fall down. If I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice forms, and if I don't take any out, new licorice can show up. That's very similar, of course, to our chocolate. So I'm going to take some out now, and this is going to, some candies out, and this is going to bring things down, but it's also going to bring that licorice down. And it comes down in big swatches. I don't like that. I was hoping it would just be 1 per turn. It always depends on the level. Sometimes it'll give you a whole bunch and sometimes just 1. Yeah, I'm not figuring this out quite yet. Let's keep trying to get this poor thing. Oh my. Alright, what if I make a wrapped candy? No, I'm going to go with another stripe. I need to kind of cut across and open these areas up. I do not like that licorice, but look what I got, a color bomb. Oh, okay, so he's purple and I'm filling him. And he's almost filled up, but not quite. But look, I can fill him totally with purple now, and I think it's worthwhile. Although he can't get filled with chocolate anymore because the chocolate is stunted from here and it takes a while to grow up this way. What if I could fill him on my own and then move him in this area? It's going to be rough. I'm going to go ahead and just fill him right away. Now the other thing that I've done is I've stripped all of the purple off the board. So that makes it more easy for me to make matches and specials and hopefully some color bombs. Now I'm taking out licorice and bringing these wrapped candies to play over here. I know I've got the chocolate growing. I'm going to pick him up before he gets in too much danger. And I'm going to move him to a place where I think he's going to have a great deal of influence on the board. And look at that, he's filled again already. I don't quite know how that happened, but I will take it anyway. Can he land on chocolate? Oh, indeed he can. And now if I could use this to fill him with orange, I would do that. I can't quite right now. Oh, look at that. So I fill him with orange, and then where can I move him to get the best influence on this board? Unfortunately, I still have so much to do. If I move over here, that's kind of fun. And then I can fill him again, but I've run out of moves. but I understand the board a little bit better now. In the beginning, I was spending too much time trying to get to the frog, and I wasn't able to get to him. And even if I could get to him, it was going to be hard to open things up. So I'm not going to keep focusing on that. I am going to work more on this area and this area in the beginning. That's going to be my new strategy going forward. And once I do have an opportunity to open things up, I need to focus on all this jelly while it's not covered in chocolate. It's going to be so hard because it's just going to keep filling in. This is a hard level and I expect it to take a while. So now that I've figured out the best strategy to employ, I'm going to pause the recording and come back without sound. And when there's something important to report, like a new thing that I didn't realize before, or a pitfall to avoid, or a win, because eventually, hopefully I'll win, I'll come back on the microphone. Be right back. I'm still not used to the way they count jelly. I kept thinking 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth one? Well, there's the fourth one. So now we've only got a few things to deal with. This can be a bit problematic, and this is aimed over here for now. What I'm going to do is go like this and hope it changes to orange, because I've got an orange lined up. Not quite. So what do? Do I take out orange? I would rather take out purple or blue. So I can adjust this by kind of playing around with what happens here and maybe get the color I want. Of course, it was another color and not the one I want. That's pretty typical. I still have 10 moves. I don't have chocolate attacking me yet. Here it goes. There's green again still. What if I do this? I like this. I can deal with this. There we go. So that's cleared out, and now I just have to get this gone. A bit tricky, but what if I just drop this green into position and then move this green over? Well, that's what happens. Oh, I feel silly now that I didn't handle this differently. Okay, here we go. Got it. I would really rather take out green than mess around with any of these specials here. And I have no green. So I'll just take out purple because there's plenty to fill that frog. That frog's what's going to save me here. And I can put him right here or right here. Any one of these spots is going to clear that out. Well, that wasn't as difficult as I feared, because I figured out that not only do I not want to focus on the frog in the beginning, but I don't want to put too much emphasis on the frog throughout the game. If I'm going to beat this, the times that I was getting closest in my 6 or 7 tries was when I was getting a color bomb something combo, color bomb striped or color bomb wrapped combo. Man, a color bomb combo would be fantastic on this too. I just didn't have the opportunity to use that. So if you can get a couple of those in a game, you have a much better chance of being able to clear this. If you have any questions or comments, put those below. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.